Hi, it's Dr. Ray, and welcome to week 10 of our course. All you need to do by Wednesday is finish reading Streetcar. There's 2 scenes left, and remember, it's a tragedy, and for a reason. He's trying to shock his audience with some of the things that happen. And then submit your rough draft to turn it in. I'll go over the turn it in settings in just a second. And by Sunday at midnight, you'll be completing peer review, and this time Turnitin is ready to go. I will show you there'll be no errors. You'll be assigned a peer's assignment randomly, and then you'll give your feedback. So before we move into that, I wanted to show you that I have it's optional, but it's an outline that you can use to help you build your paper. My English 112 students in person have been using this in class time, and they've found it very helpful. You'll see it asks you questions like, what prompt are you going to do? And what question are you asking yourself about the play? And how could your thesis be formed? And what literary elements are you using? What quotes from the play could you use? And outside sources, which we'll move into quickly. It just helps you really get the pieces together before you construct the paper. It's optional, but I recommend it. And I really encourage you to read this sample paper. A student wrote it last fall. He said I was welcome to share it. Of course, I gave him, an anonymous name, a pseudonym. But you will see he's got this thesis here. In A Streetcar Named Desire, Williams forces his audience to question traditional gender roles by breaking social taboos and exposing domestic violence and female powerlessness. So it's really solid, and it might read a little bit like a 3-part thesis, but that certainly isn't the way his paper plays out, so it actually works quite well. So read that. And then all you need to do is everything you do will be on Turnitin. So I will show you from my vantage point. If I go back here, let me go to Home, English 112, online. You need to submit your paper by Wednesday, and then you will be assigned another student's paper at 12 a.m., 12:01 a.m. Thursday morning. Anytime before Sunday, you need to read that paper, and I will show you what it looks like. You will have my instructions, which say carefully read. Your view will be finalized. This is the instructor view. Carefully read your peer's draft and complete the questionnaire below based on the essay. Your responses will help your peer improve their final assignment, and this assignment is worth the homework grade. And so it will be distributed randomly, so that's taken care of. And the questions, there's 7 questions. And there's a word count you need to reach for each question. It might seem like a lot, but it's really just a few sentences. So which prompt is he answering? Was it immediately apparent what they were writing about? So you answer each of these questions to the best of your ability. And the questions like, could his or her thesis be more effectively written and how so, is really going to help your peer sharpen that paper. And I was disappointed that a lot of people did peer editing for their peers last time but didn't get any feedback in return. So please make sure you complete this assignment. It's very important to the course. Okay, and that's all we have going on this week. In terms of finding resources for your online database sources, which I must say was the biggest detractor from student grades in paper 1, people just didn't use database sources as instructed. So you go to Students, and we go to Learning Commons, and you'll go to the bottom and to Databases. And even you can just go to Bloom's. I guarantee that they're going to have plenty on Streetcar. And so let's say we do Streetcar Named Desire and Gender. Boom, there's 15 articles right there. And so I will let you, plow through. But sorry, my dog is having a little coughing fit in the background. But, you read it, you think it's useful. The citation information is right there. So contact me with questions about that. Play with the databases. And I look forward to reading your great thoughts on Streetcar.